Alright, let's take a look. So, alright, right here. Yeah, these clicks are useless, as I discussed, right? Don't click here. Walk here. Test her. She's never gonna try to do this to you. She's never gonna walk up and then she doesn't care if you're moving like this. You need to walk up here, or well, actually, this is probably better to do considering she entered through south, and then play on this. And then move like that, not the way you're doing right now. Auto attack is fine. This Syndra is really bad, by the way. This Syndra is really, and I'll explain why the Syndra is really bad. So she auto attacks. She is really piss poor because she clicks back for whatever the fuck reason. This is just complete int by her. She should be up here. She should be looking for a max range Q against you. In the meanwhile, she should be already autoing this minion. She should be closer proximity to this minion here so that her auto range is faster so she can start getting a push lead against you. She doesn't do either of those things. Right? So already you can just tell the Syndra is probably just a clueless player, just random mid master, like low grandmaster player. Okay, so this is all really bad. Again, she could have queued you. She isn't doing that. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. So this is really poor. And here at this point, you should acknowledge that your lane is quite free considering the way she's moving against you. And if you want to know what a good Syndra looks like, you gotta watch people like Gank. Like there was one video with Ganked by Mom, the Korean player. He was really good. I think he was like an ex-pro now. But he plays Syndra a lot differently. And you want to be looking at how he does it, and then you'll know what a good Syndra can actually do against you, right? So yeah, you auto attack. Like again, here these clicks are not accurate because here you could have autoed in between these movements, right? So right here, this is good. Now just auto again. Your auto is back up. You don't auto. You're clicking up and down for no reason. Absolutely doesn't make any sense. Syndra doesn't move in either. She doesn't try to get the max range Q on you. You're still not auto attacking. Okay, now she's on cooldown. Okay, move in. You can just move in now. You should auto attack this, and now you should move in. And now again, all you're doing is you're just playing maximum range against her. You should be tethering like the edge of Syndra's Q. And what you're trying to do in this lane is you're trying to incite her to use Q on you. So then she wastes as much mana as possible. You're not doing that, right? Which is really fucking weird. And she's really bad because this moron decides to click this way. Instead, he doesn't realize that he could have walked up here, auto attack this, tried to max range Q on you, potentially taken an auto attack by you, autoed you back, taken these three casters, pulled them up, and then lined the minion wave here. Doesn't do either of those, right? And so already this guy's just griefing you, or griefing the game. I mean, now this is really strange. That's not spacing, by the way. I don't know why you're moving like this. Yep, that's not spacing either. Why are we inside the middle of the wave here? Either force her to hit you or force her to hit the minion wave. Don't do one of two things, right? When you stand like this, she's getting value from these two CS because she's last hitting it. She also gets value by hitting you, and you're on cooldown. It's not like you can do anything, right? For some reason, this guy, again, like, fucking beats me, is clicking this way, and now he's clicking this way. Doesn't auto this, doesn't max range his Q, doesn't auto attack, doesn't look for the auto attack against you either. So, like, right here, if this guy just Qs you, which he does, and this is because you're trolling, he auto attacks this, pulls this wave up, and then locks the lane here. Right? Doesn't do that. What you need to do is just stand over here. You can easily hit the wave without getting hit by Syndra here. You don't do that. And so there's a lot of micro errors here. And now at this point, the lane's in a state where you shouldn't be able to do anything. Again, she Qs this for no reason. You're not going to find a recall, right? You're not looking for actual reset. You don't have any reason to actually shove this wave immediately. You're never going to get ganked by Graves here. She doesn't realize that she could have auto-attacked this minion, slowed down the push, looked for a max range Q against you, force you over here inside of the lane, and then just waited for the level 2. And she doesn't do that. Instead, she just continues to do fuck all, and then you're moving in, which doesn't really matter too much either. So here, all you need to do is just let the lane come into you, farm it under tower. Syndra can then, what she's going to do is Syndra's going to go like this. She's going to drop a ward over here. She's going to return to the lane, and now the decision to either pull 4, or, sorry, not pull 4, but the decision now to either pull 3 or pull 4 comes into play, or the decision to pull 4 and pull 5 comes into play, right? And this all depends on where the jungler wants to move. So if the jungler is going like this, and both junglers are here, then she can continue to push on 3, and she can push on 4, and then maybe she can pull on 5, and then maybe she can like crash, or not maybe she can even just crash 5 and reset on 6, which is probably more optimal here. considering teleport and everything. And so here, Syndra does have complete control of the lane. You don't actually have to do anything. She's on cooldown, by the way. I don't know why you're not looking for max range E. Like, what the fuck is this? Look at this. What are you doing? She just queued. Why are you clicking this way? Why don't you move up? Why don't you look for max range E against her? Like, right now, if you just take a trade against her and she backs off, you should right now be looking at the proximity of this next incoming wave. If she doesn't kill off this minion wave quick enough, what ends up happening here is this wave ends up aligning here and locks with this next incoming wave. Now she's screwed. Now what ends up happening is you start playing into her mana, which you don't, which is going to be really good for you. Because if she's going to try to crash on 3, she's going to literally be half mana, which is going to be completely suboptimal for her. And if she's running Ignite, you win the lane because you're running Teleport. If she's running Teleport, then you're probably going to, then obviously things change. I don't know what summoner she's running, by the way, so I'm just speculating here. But here, your clicks don't make any sense. You don't max range E for whatever reason. You're not looking to try to get a lock based on the proximity of the third wave. You're autopilot CSing this for no reason. This doesn't achieve anything. Now you're looking for E, but who gives a shit? Like, even now, you're still not, like, you're full mana, you're full HP. Why are you not Eing her? She's running TP, okay. If you stand here and you just look for the max range E, she's level 2. There's nothing she can do against you. There's actually nothing she can do against you in this lane. Which, again, have you trade against her, and had this player backed off even for a few seconds, this wave would already have locked. You would have already hit her mana pool a lot harder. All right. Now this wave is, now she's just gonna harass you under tower. This E is really good by you. Yep. This is really bad by her. She's wasting her mana, and this is stuff you want to happen, right? In this lane, you're playing against her mana pool. You should easily be willing to give up a little bit of your HP for a little bit of her mana, because then she's absolutely useless, right? Then she has to, like, teleport back in the lane, right? And again, she's just griefing. She's doing the same micro errors that she should have been not doing from waves 1 to 3 in, like, waves 1 to 2 on wave 3 too. Here, like, for example, here she should just be, like, auto attacking again, just clicking back for no reason. She can max range her Q against you. I mean, yeah.